Going live on YouTube right this second, so I'm going to start reading right away. This new chapter is about the attainment of peace. So I found this cool little quote by Sato. All of our statesmen right now should be focused on peace. All right, away we go. Chapter 19, the attainment of peace. You want me to go ahead and read for a bit?
Yes, please.
Healing in faith. We said before that when this... Okay.
You want me? Yeah, we'll go back to our normal. Okay?
Sure, go for it.
Oh, we're live. I got you. I'm with you now. Okay. Good morning, everybody. We'll start over again. We said before that when a situation... I've got your picture over, and it's in the way...
no problem.
Okay.
I know that.
So,
I moved it.
Good. All right. Well, take 3. T19.I.1-5.
There's no takes when you're live, when you're on live TV.
I know, but I'm assuming that maybe you'll edit out the first. Oh, we're live. You're right. You can't edit out the past.
It's live.
Probably something spiritual to that. Okay. We said before that when a situation has been dedicated wholly to truth, peace is inevitable. Peace's attainment is the criterion by which the wholeness of the dedication can be safely assumed. Yet, we also said that peace without faith will never be attained, for what is dedicated to truth as its only goal is brought to truth by faith. This faith encompasses everyone involved, for only thus the situation is perceived as meaningful and as a whole. And everyone must be involved in your faith, our faith, or else our faith is limited and our dedication is incomplete. I switched around the pronouns as I read this part, just for the understanding of I'm reading what's actually written there, and it slightly changes.
I get you.
Who the antecedents to the pronouns are. Yeah. Okay. To you, sir.
No problem. All right. Our inner peace is the criterion to determine if our actions and beliefs are in alignment with the thought system of the Holy Spirit. If our actions, beliefs, and experiences are not currently bringing inner peace to our mind, we may wish to re-examine them and choose again. Faith is our belief that we are an unlimited spirit. We cannot see ourselves as unlimited oneness of everything and still maintain that our brother is a limited ego body in competition with other ego bodies. When we limit our brother to being the body, we accept the fact that we too must be identifying ourselves as the body. By giving, we receive, and thoughts never leave their source. Whoops.
Every situation, properly perceived, becomes an opportunity to heal the Son of God. That means all of us. And your brother is healed because you offered faith to him, giving your brother to the Holy Spirit and releasing your brother from every demand your ego would make of him. Thus do you see your brother free, and in this vision does the Holy Spirit share. And since the Holy Spirit shares this vision of freedom for your brother, the Holy Spirit has given this vision to your brother. And so the Holy Spirit heals through you.
Yeah, Holy Spirit makes us the healing vehicle. That's wonderful. There's a miracle.
Yes, it is this joining with the Holy Spirit and your brother in a united purpose that makes this purpose of healing the Son of God real. Because you make it whole by sharing the situation with the Holy Spirit and your brother. And this is healing. The body is healed because you came without the limitations of the body and joined the mind in which all healing rests.
The body's a neutral learning device that lacks the power to be sick or to heal itself. It's our mind's thoughts that control how our body will respond. Healing always takes place at the level of the mind. What is manifested at the bodily level is the effect of the mind's thinking, not the cause. All true healing takes place at the source of the cause of the problem. At the source, or the cause of the problem, which is the mind, not at the symptom level of the body. Masking the effect will not cure the source of the problem. Healing of the mind's identification as a separated, limited ego body is the cause of the problem. This is not where the healing is needed.
This is.
Oh, my bad. Yep. The healing of the minds, yeah. This is where the healing is needed.
The healing of the body is what generates. It doesn't do anything. The healing of the mind is what heals the body.
Yes.
Okay.
A healing of the mind may or may not result in a tangible cure of physical symptoms. Acim states that when a healer judges the success or failure of the healing based solely upon physical appearances, it's their ego's attempt to make the illusion of the body appear real. The healer has now identified someone as a body instead of unlimited spirit, and saying an illusion is real, the healer is now the sick one in need of a healing.
This makes me think of a lot of the
healers don't do that, or they're not healers.
That's right. The healers from the old TV days. Some of them still
lay your
going
hands
on
the TV, and I'll see your ego body healed. As long as you send me my $3.50.
That was $3.50 or $350. Yeah.
Whatever they can get is what they'll get.
Back to the text. The body cannot heal because the body cannot make itself sick. The body needs no healing. The body's health or sickness depends entirely on how the mind perceives the body and the purpose that the mind would use the body for. It's obvious that a segment of the mind can see itself as separated from the universal purpose. When a segment of the mind sees itself as separated from the universal purpose, the body becomes that segment of the mind's weapon to be used against this universal purpose to demonstrate the fact that separation has occurred. Actually, I should have read it the way it reads, to demonstrate the quote-unquote fact that separation has occurred. The body thus becomes the instrument of illusion, acting accordingly. The body witnesses falsely on behalf of illusion by seeing what is not there, hearing what truth has never said, and behaving insanely. The body has been imprisoned by the insanity of that segment of the mind that sees itself as separated from the universal purpose. This segment of the mind is our little s self we call the ego. And I just want to insert here that my sense is that the universal purpose is simply love. And let's see if Tom agrees with me in the next thing he says.
The body's a neutral communication device. The ego utilizes the body as a symbol of sin and guilt and attempts to prove that separation is real. The Holy Spirit utilizes the body to be a tool for communication, to teach that only love is real. Communication involves joining in union. The body is used by the Holy Spirit to demonstrate the unity of the whole through the use of forgiveness of your brother and yourselves. The universal purpose is only to be and teach love. while incarnate with a body in this time-space dimension, our function is forgiveness, our purpose is love, our destiny is the perfect peace of God. There you go. He agreed with you.
Sure is. Well, even before that, the sentence before that, the universal purpose is to only be and teach love. Right? I'm glad Tom got it right. Way to go, Tom. If you're listening.
This is what the Holy Spirit utilizes the body. This is what the Holy Spirit utilizes the body to communicate. This returning of God's Son to correct perception is the universal purpose.
Can you go back down just for a second? I was just writing something down there.
Oh, sure.
I want to get that yellow highlighted thing. There's three things. Our function is forgiveness. Our purpose is love. And the destiny is the perfect peace of God.
I'll paste it for you somewhere so you can have the whole quote.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Do not overlook our earlier statement that faithlessness leads straight to illusions. For faithlessness is the perception of a brother as a body, and the body cannot be used for purposes of illusion. If then you see your brother as a body, you have established a condition in which uniting with your brother becomes impossible. Your faithlessness to your brother has separated you from him and kept you both apart from being healed. I just paused because this is another way of looking at the word faith. It doesn't say your faithlessness in your brother. It says your faithlessness to your brother. If we don't have the faith that we and our brothers are one, there ain't no way we're going to get healed or act as one.
Yeah.
Your faithlessness has thus opposed the Holy Spirit's purpose and brought illusions centered on the body to stand between you and the truth. And the body will seem to be sick. For you, I need you to scroll.
Okay. I know you do.
And the body will seem to be sick, for you have made of the body an enemy, and healing of an enemy of healing and the opposite of truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to read that again. I want to read that again.
The whole paragraph?
This is a really deep paragraph, yeah. Do not overlook our earlier statement that faithlessness leads straight to illusions. For faithlessness, it's a hard word to say, is the perception of a brother as a body, and the body cannot be used for purposes of union. If then you see your brother as a body, you have established a condition in which uniting with your brother becomes impossible. Your faithlessness to your brother has separated you from him and kept you both apart from being healed. Your faithlessness has thus opposed the Holy Spirit's purpose and brought illusions centered on the body to stand between you and the truth. And the body will seem to be sick, for you have made of the body an enemy of healing and the opposite of truth.
Bodies can't be joined. Faithlessness is the belief in illusions which makes the separation seem real. Faithlessness perceives God's Son as being a body. By seeing our brother or ourselves as the body, we've attempted to make the false true. Form attempts to limit the unlimited. Our belief in the separation has caused our lack of faith in the truth that we are unlimited spirit. True healing, which is joining, cannot take place at the illusionary level of the body. Faith that our brother and we are unlimited spirit is required for the split-minded to be healed by the Holy Spirit.
It cannot be difficult to realize that faith must be the opposite of faithlessness. It's just hard to say. Yet the difference in how faith and faithlessness operate is less apparent, though this operational difference follows directly from the fundamental difference in what faith and faithlessness are. So how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? Never mind. Faithlessness would always, can't see the word there.
Limit and attack, sorry.
Limit and attack. Faith would remove all limitations and make whole. Faithlessness would destroy and separate. Faith would unite and heal. Faithlessness would interpose illusions between the Son of God and his Creator. Faith would remove all obstacles that seem to rise between the Son of God and his Creator. Faithlessness is wholly dedicated to illusions. Faith, wholly to truth. I'm going to read number 6 slightly differently. I've got a different word for illusions.
Go for it.
Faithlessness is wholly dedicated to fake news.
Okay.
Faith wholly to truth. Partial dedication is impossible. Truth is the absence of illusion. Illusion, the absence of truth. Both truth and illusion cannot be together, nor perceived in the same place. To dedicate yourself to both truth and illusion is to set up a goal forever impossible to attain. For part of the goal, the illusion is sought through the body. For part of the goal, I didn't read that well. To dedicate yourself to both truth and illusion is to set up a goal forever impossible to attain. For part of the goal, the illusion is sought through the body. The body is thought of as a means of seeking out reality through attack. Attack the body, attack the body. The other part of the goal, and the return to truth, would heal and therefore calls upon the mind and not the body.
I'm going to wrap it up with this one.
Okay.
Faithlessness is dedicated to making illusions true. Faith calls only for the truth. Faith is the belief that only truth is real. The belief in illusion is faithlessness. Like illusions and truth, faith and faithlessness cannot coexist. If we insist on keeping some illusions, then we're faithless. Wherever there is faithlessness, faith cannot be. They are mutually exclusive. There is no order of difficulty. That's truth right there. There is no order of difficulty in miracles, since the correction is always the same. Restore faith where faithlessness once was. All miracles do is simply bring a false illusion to the light of truth. The illusion which has no reality in the mind of God will disappear. Nothing is the stuff of which all illusions are comprised. Nothing is the stuff of which all illusions are comprised. Illusions only appear to have the reality in the split mind of the dreamer. Faithlessness on the dreamer's part is what makes the illusion appear to be real.
Oh my goodness, there's so much wisdom in this part that we're reading. And yet it really is simple. Faithlessness is not the same as faith. When you just say that on the surface, it's obviously true. But to see
they also
what the
don't
difference
appear
is,
to be exactly opposites in our world and the way that we usually use it, but regardless, it's good to see them as opposites for this purpose.
Yes, that's how you teach something. You have to separate some words and then bring them back together again. In most cases, there's always a mid-course correction in life where you go from faithlessness, which caused some problem in your life, to the faith
Yep.
that it's all okay, and then the body is healed. It's that sounds almost magical, but it is experienced that way as we move forward time and again.
All right. Have yourself a wonderful day.
You too, Lee. Thanks for
Bye-bye.
getting us started here. Talk to you later. Bye.